Well, that hasn't worked. Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. Apologies for the intro not coming on there. Quite funny stuff. Great start to the stream. Amazing stuff. I'm going to be here to walk you through the crypto markets today. First things first guys, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. YouTube says the stream is having a bit of a lag right now. Hopefully it's not too bad and hopefully the connection does improve here. So apologies if it is lagging for you guys. Hopefully we can sort that out fairly soon. But yeah, I've got fiber internet and it just doesn't perform like it should, right? I'm just going to turn my internet off on my phone just in case it is that as well. But yeah, I'm here to walk you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be starting off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be heading up the mid-term time frame. Then, you guessed it, oh no, it's all crashing. Amazing stuff. Great start. Then we're going to be hitting up the daily term time frames, guys, and the long term just to see what's going on there, see if we can get some sort of price predictions coming through there. Because yes, Bitcoin is on a bit of a retrace right now. We're on a bit of a retrace as expected, guys. We knew this was going to happen yesterday. We were talking about all these bearish divergences and all the different time frames and all that stuff. Yeah, we're going to get to that. Not a problem at all. Once we're done with Bitcoin, guys, we're going to be touching on the fear and greed index, probably a bit of Bitcoin dominance as well. And then, you know what, we're probably going to have a look at the total market cap as well for cryptocurrency in general, because I'm quite intrigued and I haven't looked at that this morning, actually. So yeah, we'll look at that live on stream, see what's going on. We're going to... Once we're done with Bitcoin in general, then we're going to be moving through to my altcoins of the day, guys. You know the score here. This is where I've chosen, this is my 3 altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you for some potential positions for you guys to keep your eyes peeled for. Obviously not financial advice here at all. You need to go do your own research, but I'm basically here to give you some free educational TA. So the 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today are a bit of pancake swappy coming in there. We've got a bit of XMR, a bit of Monero, and also the famous, very famous at the moment from yesterday, right? BNB, Binance coin coming through there, guys. So yeah, we're going to be touching on that because that's going to be a very interesting topic to be talking about today. And then once we're done with my altcoins today, we're going to get through to do the altcoin request part of the show, guys. And that's where you basically smash your altcoin request in the chat. And we basically just do some live TA for you. Amazing stuff there. Without further ado, let's get straight into the shout-outs in the chat, because we always do that first. We got Phoenix, we got Restless, we got Alistair in the chat there, we got Simon coming through, we got Joe Hart, we got Darren, we've got a new member. Nice to see you joining the official member, buying me an expensive coffee or a potential pint of lager once a month, right? Thank you ever so much. Do appreciate that coming through. It's just a very nice gesture. And that is Scrooge McD coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Mechana Spaghetti, good morning from the UK. Hero Optimist, hey, you coming through. We got Michael Allen. We got quite a few members coming through today, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff there. We got Kevin, we got Tony, we got Spin, Bubba, we got Kevin again coming through there. Good morning to everyone. We got Roger. What up, Chester, my man? Come on, bro. Nice to see you on the stream. Hero Optimist, grant you a wish. Joe Hart. This is going to get really bad when the stream actually gets bigger, right? You have to like cut the shout-outs down a lot. We got Alita Crypto saying, Wagwan. Come on, brother. Nice to see you on the stream. Arresta saying, BNB announced a $1 billion funding, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think they did. That was in the Telegram group this morning, right? Someone put that in there. So yeah, we'll see how that's affecting the price, right? Because that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Right, so the Hero Optimist has just set the like target of 59. Amazing stuff there. So the like target is 50. I love how I don't really have to say anything anymore, and you guys will just set it, right? Hero Optimist has set the like target of 59. Amazing stuff there. We'll see if we can smash that. And I forgot to do the live subscriber count there, guys. Pretty annoying. And YouTube is really telling me this stream is not running well. Very annoying. Not good. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let me know in the chat, guys, if it's not lagging too much for you, right? Hopefully it's not. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into Bitcoin, right? Because that's why we're here. That's exactly why we're here. Let's talk about what the hell has happened here. What the hell has happened here? Basically, what's happened, guys, we basically found a top. We found a top of where we are on the short-term time frame. And as discussed yesterday, that was around that 57,850 zone. We did come up and try and test it again, but didn't quite get the momentum to the upside there, which, yes, a bit annoying. Simon's over in Bristol today, not far from me at all, my good sir. Probably about a 30-minute drive. 30-minute drive, not far at all. Down the M5. So yeah, as you can see there, guys, we have set a little bit of a lower high, but not quite. I wouldn't say the candle, in terms of candle body closes, they're still sort of on the same level. So it is acting as a bit of a double top sort of scenario coming through here. And that's why we have seen a retracement back to this sort of zone coming through here there, guys. So yeah, it's interesting to see how this is planning out, because when we did actually see this crazy dump yesterday coming through there, I literally was looking at the charts all day. All day I was looking at the charts, watching us trending down and stuff. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, right, I should go to the shop and get some dinner. I leave the house for 5 goddamn minutes. 5 minutes. And we get this insane wick to the downside. I come back, look at the charts. I'm like, what the hell happened? I waited all day for some sort of volatileness coming through, and yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, from there we actually saw this is when you see a wick like this, guys, and you see it. Look at this candle body here. Fascinating stuff here. It's literally open on close, and yet we've still fluctuated so much in price. So what does that tell you? It tells you there's a hell of a lot of confidence here in this candle in terms of buying back momentum here. It dumped down 2.62% in how long was it, right? It wasn't very long at all. Yeah, you can see it's literally, this is a 15-minute candle coming through there. So it's really, really fast as this is happening. It just shows basically there's limit orders stacked up there continuously. Now we know there's definitely a humongous level of support actually sat on that zone. As you can see, straight onto the 200 EMA. We're coming down again to test that. This is going to be a lower high, unfortunately, guys. On the shorter term time frame, yes, that is a bit bearish. But to be honest with you, we've planned for this. We expected this. We were talking about this from the start of the week, right? We've got bearish divergences coming through it. We're not just going to go up. We're not just going to keep trending up, guys. We're going to have micro downtrends in this cycle at what we're seeing at the moment. Now, the ideal scenario, what we want here, is to not actually get lower than this 200 EMA, right? On the shorter term time frame, if we lose this 200 EMA, it's not going to be very good at all. Just because you can see the support that we've got there. If we lose that, then the next level of support is going to be this, the last wick of this uptrend, right? And that's, you can see how empty this space is. This space is pretty goddamn empty. We don't want to be in this space. No, we don't. So if we come down and we lose this 200 EMA, we have to bounce here. If we do not bounce here, we're likely to probably come down and then test this volume weighted ATR band, and that probably bring us down to this 51,754. And this is obviously on the short term, guys. We know if we're zooming out a bit more, we've got targets at 52,600 in terms of that crazy lower high on the midterm there. But yeah, we'll get to that very shortly indeed. In terms of short-term targets, this is definitely a few scenarios to be looking out for. What I would want here, as I said, is a bounce of this 200. Maybe even we come down and test this zone. But you can see even where this 200, where this wick from yesterday actually came down to. I really hope the stream is not lagging too much. It says it is nothing wrong with the stream. Okay, that's fine. YouTube was lying. Yeah, okay, that's good. Good morning. I didn't receive a YouTube notification. That's not good from One Manny. That's not good at all. That's probably YouTube just boycotting me a bit. Is what it is. Everyone hates crypto. No, big establishments do. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, I've noticed that quite a lot actually. I read a news article that a lot of YouTubers, like crypto YouTubers, they're actually getting like shadow banned in a sense, right? Just for talking about crypto, which is quite interesting, right? It's quite interesting stuff. But yeah, not really going to touch on that now. But yeah, as you can see, guys, massive level of support here that we've been flirting with the idea of breaking it before, and then yes, we did actually just continue this uptrend inside this parallel channel. Yeah, so it wasn't too bad after getting up from this zone here, setting higher lows continuously. I think it's a bit too messy charts at the moment. Yeah, so setting these higher lows continuously here, guys. So this is definitely going to be a correlative point that we need to be watching, and that's at 53,850. Definitely a point to be watching there, guys. Considering what we're doing now, and we have broken this chart pattern to the lower side here. Now, what I would be looking for in terms of a completion of standard YouTube, they don't notify. Yeah, that's pretty true, right? And that's why I should have actually pinned that Telegram in the group there. But I pinned our normal Telegram, guys, for the community, just to get a couple more members in there. A couple more bit of live CA to support Kevin, because Kevin's really working his ass off trying to keep that community lit. So yeah, I do appreciate you. Oh, hey Kevin, massive shout out to you there. And see a few members coming through today. So we've got Hey You, and we've got Michael Allen as well. Stream is fine on his end, amazing stuff there. Yeah, it's just YouTube just screaming at me on my other screen, not good at all. I have just hit a take profit, guys. You're gonna have to bear with me for 1 second, right? Just hit a take profit on the premium scout package, so I'm just gonna have to move my stop loss to my entry and then set the second take profit. Yeah, so I won't be a second. You just have to bear with me. Have I got the background music on today? Yeah, I have. background music on today. And yeah, so Bitcoin, that's, as you can see, guys, this is the measure move I'm looking for there for Bitcoin. I'm just going to try and talk about it while I'm doing this. Yeah, so Bitcoin this is the measure move that we could be looking for to the downside there. As you can see, that in a percentage for this, to basically coming down to, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's 3.57%, and that is going to be bringing us down to sort of that level that I was talking about, this sort of little mini range in here. So that's definitely a point to be looking out for the future there. But to be honest, going lower than that is actually, I don't think. Ideally, we don't want to be going lower than this. Sorry, guys, I'm really trying to do this. One sec. Where are we? Stop loss to entry. Here we go. And if you guys are in the premium package, we actually had quite a few trades live at this point in time, right? We've got like 4 live at the moment. So yeah, not looking too bad at the moment. We just hit another take profit for that, so pretty good stuff indeed. So yeah, well done to anyone who is experiencing the premium package at the moment. And where are we? Right, we're back. Right. Finish that stuff coming through there. Back to the stream. Back to all that stuff. Right. So yeah, just get a little ding on my ear when I hit take profit. It's like, okay, amazing stuff. We will be reviewing those trades tomorrow, guys, and we're going to review yesterday's trades in the stream today as well. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. Amazing stuff. Let's jump to the WOB machine and see what's going on for the moving averages and the volume weighted ATR band as well. You can see how we banged off that volume weighted ATR band here on the hourly. We've lost this parallel channel coming up here. This is the measure move to the downside. As I was saying, guys, this is the crucial level of support. If we lose this zone, we got a volume weighted ATR band at 51,700, 800 sort of area. So it's not really the end of the world there. And we can also usually expect some sort of bouncing action from that, as you can see here. As you can see here in terms of levels of support. I don't know why I got random arrows in the stream there. On the chart there, but yeah, if we do actually break below it, guys, you know the score. If we break below the volume weighted ATR bands, we just trend below it like so, right? So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how that does plan out there. Yeah, to see how that does plan out there. If we can break that in terms of the live price right now. I just closed my RSI. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Can I just do that? Is that? Yes, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, so let's talk about the RSI coming through here on the hourly. As you can see, guys, we're near enough actually oversold here, right? We're near enough oversold. Pretty crazy stuff coming through there. I would be looking at some sort of, where are we? Not quite any sort of divergence as of yet, right? Not quite any sort of divergence as of yet, as we are seeing a bit of a recovery in the price. If we are going to consolidate here and we are going to chill out for a bit and not see the completion of this measure move for the downside, then obviously this is going to be bringing the RSI back to that central point fairly quickly, right? Fairly quickly. And that's basically going to give us a little bit more momentum to come up and maybe try and challenge this this upward sloping resistance line at this point in time. You can see how heavy the support was before from that zone. So if we can get above that, that's going to be a nice little leg up from there if we can do that. But to be honest, it's looking pretty progressive at this point in time in terms of a micro downtrend, guys. So yeah, just take that into account. Take that into account. Yeah, let's move on to Bitcoin here on the shorter term, on the midterm, the goddamn midterm, guys. God, really off sync today. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna have some H2O and then we're gonna carry on there. That's good. That's very good stuff indeed. People are feeling ignored in the chat. Apologies. Resta says, Chester, I've been seeing some Telegram groups getting coordinated spams by bots recently. Just be wary. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I think our Telegram group is pretty safe. hopefully for now, while it's fairly small. Hey, Mr. Miles, massive shout out to you, man. Sorry, I missed your comment. Something about your amazing American accent. don't sweat it, man. You're cool. So yeah, let's H2O is still a code for vodka, says Mr. Miles. On a is it Wednesday? I didn't do the whole weather thing, guys. Damn. Wednesday morning in England. It's actually quite late today. It's 11:30. I did a Windows update and it basically wrecked my computer, right? Basically wrecked my computer. None of my screens would pick up. My microphone wasn't working. It was a bit of a technical issue this morning just because of those Windows updates. They like to just reset all your settings. Hassle. Very annoying. So that's why we are late today. Very annoying. But hey, we're here nonetheless. Now, let's get back into Bitcoin here on the midterm coming through. As you can see, guys, we do have this rising wedge pattern that we were talking about yesterday, I do believe. I think we've been talking about it all week, really, well, since we saw this reversal point on the 6th of October. So yeah, as you can see there, guys, from that point there, we did actually see a bearish divergence coming through. Yes, uptrend still good, but yes, bearish divergence on the RSI nonetheless. So that's why we are seeing a bit of a reversal coming through here. Not too bad. As I was saying there, guys, this is crucial. Where we are now, it's very goddamn crucial. And the reasoning for this is, guys, you can see the volume weighted ATR band coming through. We broke that. We know what happens when we break that. We can trend above it. We're above it at the moment, so hopefully we trend above it. And what we're hopefully going to do, hopefully going to get to it, and hopefully we're going to bounce, right? Hopefully we're going to get to it, maybe test it, and then bounce up again. Hopefully going to get to it, test it, and bounce up again, right? So this is the ideal scenario for what we are looking at now. This is where we are. This is literally where we are on the volume-weighted ATR band, above the 55, below the price action channel here, which is made up of all the major moving averages here. Hey, you says Microsoft will do that. Yeah, pretty annoying. Pretty annoying stuff. But yeah, as you can see, guys, this is very, very crucial in terms of a level of support to basically be finding here. As I said, on the short-term time frame, we've got the 200 EMA coming up there to hold us up. Hopefully, that's going to hold us up in terms of support. If not, rest assured, we've got the 55. And let's see how correlative that is coming through for Bitcoin here. You can see it definitely finds a level of resistance. This is the green moving average coming through here, guys. It's the 55 EMA we've got on at the moment. Yeah, 55 EMA. So as you can see, guys, resistance, support here, banging up. So hopefully we can actually use this 55 EMA as a level of support and basically see some sort of reversal coming through. If we can see a nice level of reversal before we actually set another lower low in terms of the micro trend on the down on the shorter term time frame, right? If we don't set a lower low, we're going to be higher low in it, which is bullish, guys. It looks like we could have a reversal if that is going to be the case there. But in terms of actually pure confirmation of this high low being set, I really want to see a lower high actually get invalidated here. I want to see a lower high get invalidated, and the price target for that on the short term is actually 56,250. And yes, we are trading currently at 54,978. So yeah, we're still quite away from that. In terms of percentages, it's from the live price to that target in terms of candle bodies there. We're going to be around a 2.47% up to the wicks. We're looking at around a 3.08% there. So yeah, we're still a little bit far away from that, guys, but it's not out of the water yet. We just want to be looking for a nice potential bounce point off this 55 or bounce off this horizontal zone that we were talking about here on the shorter term time frame. Now, this is going to be interesting as well because obviously you guys know I draw my bullish divergences here in I draw my divergences here in yellow. So as you can see, guys, if we are going to see any sort of reversal coming through here on the RSI, it's going to mean that we're going to have a bullish divergence across the 4-hourly, which obviously is, says it in the name, it's pretty goddamn bullish, right? So hopefully this is going to be a little minor pullback. Bullish divergence is coming into fruition there, and then we start banging it back up, right? That's going to be the ideal scenario. If we are going to be looking at targets to the upside here, I want to be saying... What do I want to be saying? We've got a very heavy trend line in terms of resistance here. And as you can see, this is the third time we've actually tested this zone from that most recent high that we did see at 57,800. If we can get above that, that's going to be pretty amazing because we're going to be looking at another breakout scenario, which is going to be very good. But in terms of a target price for that at this time, I would be going on previous high to start off with at 57,500. And then also the next point after that for rejection, potential resistance point. Viva la Resistance could be sat at that zone with their guns ready to shoot us down. It's around 58,079, a bit higher than that actually, 58,400, 300, that sort of area to be looking out for. I just need to check my, oh, yeah, I just hit another take profit for Uniswap. Okay, yeah, so the premium package is going very well today, guys. We're hitting take profits after take profits continuously. But yeah, so as you can see here, I should, to be fair, I should really move that right now. So yeah, bear with me one second. I did not plan on doing this on stream as well. Very annoying. But yeah, as you can see here, guys, for the MACD, there is actually an inverted trend cycle, guys. There's an inverted trend cycle on the lower side of the MACD there, and that's basically plotting a point of reversal for this downtrend. As you can see here, guys, we're literally sat on that zone, so it's definitely a point to be taken into consideration, and it's perfect for a bounce here. If we are going to see this come to fruition, it's going to be very good indeed. We're going to basically need Bitcoin to chill out and just consolidate here and go sideways. And you know what? That's pretty good for the sideways premium package scalping indicator coming through there, guys. So if we are going to see reversal for Bitcoin, it is going to be part of this cycle here. And you can see how valid this cycle has been in terms of reversals of these downtrends here. So yeah, hopefully this is going to play out and we are going to see a nice reversal coming through for Bitcoin. And vice versa, we do have a nice uptrend, a nice uptrend cycle, nice trend cycle to the upside here for Bitcoin as well on the midterm there. So yeah, that's pretty good as well. What I would say there is we are still quite a bit away from that actual zone there. So So we've got a bit of momentum to get there. Maybe that is going to be coming when we're at that 57, testing those previous highs again, 57,800, that sort of area there. So yeah, that is all my trades done there. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Let me get rid of the Telegram. Sorry, guys. This is crazy, right? Doing it all on stream. So yeah, as you can see there, this is basically the MACD at this point in time. This is what we were looking at, those these inverted cycles there. So yeah, interesting stuff to be taken into consideration. We've got these major resistance lines or support lines. Pretty crazy stuff as well, guys. We know this. We know the resistance along this zone has actually played out continuously for us along this zone, and the OGs, the guys who have been here since the absolute beginning, back in May, I think we started this channel. I should probably find out when we started it, right? I think it was just before May, maybe April time. And what a time to start a channel, right? When the price of Bitcoin just goes, just falls off an absolute cliff, and base jumps off the Grand Canyon there. And so yeah, what a time to start a channel. But yeah, as I was saying here, guys, the OGs would have actually made quite a bit of money here, and in terms of taking profit and finding out where these trend reversals are going to be, right? So yeah, as you can see, for where we are now in terms of this trend line, this is very crucial. This is very, very crucial, just because we're below it now. We've lost that level of support. We could actually find a bit of resistance here if we are going to test this zone. We're on the 4-hourly, so we probably do have a bit of room here, and maybe the room is consolidation before descending. Consolidation before descending. And when I say that, guys, basically what I'm saying here is this is one possibility. As I was saying, it is looking pretty good to bounce from here. Looking bold as usual. Looking, it is a high possibility we can actually bounce from it. As I said, we've got bullish divergence. We've got the 55 EMA. We've got the volume weighted ATR, and we've got the 200 EMA on the shorter term time frame. The beard is catching the mic again. Very annoying. So yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a very, very crucial point to actually bounce to the upside here. Hopefully we can actually see that momentum resume, and we can just take a leg up and get over this level of resistance. If not, guys, we do need to plan for the worst here, because this resistance, we've seen it play out multiple times along this zone. Even on these little trends here, they have got spikes to the downside there. So it's definitely something to take into consideration. If we do spike to the downside, guys, we're still going to have this bullish divergence coming through here. So it's still going to mean we could actually see continuation to the upside after that. So just rest assured, maybe potential entry positions for longs coming through there. We'll just have to see how we go. And I'm on my very first trade in the scalp package. Nervous, lol. Fingers crossed for you, my good sir. I think we've smashed it with smash and take profits today. So yeah, it's not a problem. We usually have, it's usually like 3. I think the worst we had is like 3 out of 5 trades correct in a day. The best is obviously 5 out of 5, and we probably usually do 4 out of 5, which is usually pretty good. I think today so far today on the premium package, we are, I think we're 4 or 5 out of, I think we're 3 out of 5 so far, and we're waiting for 1 at this point in time. We're still waiting for a take profit on Solana there. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, still waiting for a take profit on Solana there. To see, but yeah, we're getting very, very close to that. So yeah, not looking too bad. What I would say, not looking too bad for the premium scout package today. Just completely lost my stream on the side there. But yeah, so let me get off that for now, and let's get back to Bitcoin. Right, let's get back to Bitcoin. That's pretty much Bitcoin summed up here on the short-term time frame there, guys. Like I just a drip from the ceiling or something. That was really weird. I don't think it was. Weird. But yeah, so let's get back to Bitcoin here on the longer term time frame. Let's get onto that, guys. As you can see here, guys, currently trading at 55,000 now. We've just reclaimed 55K. Absolutely pretty amazing stuff, what I would say there for Bitcoin. Really good. You can see we did actually lose the volume weighted ATR band here from yesterday. Even though we got that candle daily close there, we didn't actually hold it, guys. We actually lost that level of support, which it's quite sad. It's quite sad. Hey, you went in on Sol. I think Sol's doing really well, actually, but I think that's the one that hasn't hit the take profit yet. But we're getting ever so close, right? We're getting ever so close to that. So, yeah, you should be fine, man. It should be cool. It'd be annoying if you pick like 1 trade per day to take from that, and you pick the losing trade, right? Because obviously not. Well, they could all come in, right? We have had all of them come in, but in terms of percentages, it is 72.8% profitable there, guys. So so usually you're gonna have like one losing trade at least, right? But if you're getting 4 out of 5, because it's a minimum of 5 per day, right? So so yeah. you're gonna usually get one losing trade there. So yeah, just take that into account. Just try not to pick the losing one every day. That'd be really awful. But yeah, as you can see, guys, here, let's touch on Bitcoin on the daily. As you can see here, currently trading above 55,000 at this point in time. As I said, we did just lose this volume weighted ATR band, which isn't good. Still above the bull market barrier, which is definitely something, right? Because this obviously determines whether we're in a bull market or a bear market, guys. Currently in this undecided sort of yellow space there. This is actually we want to actually cross over like we see here. We want to see a nice crossover and then a nice uptrend resume, smashing through previous highs, and then we could be looking at some gargantuan mega bull market trend coming through there. That's what we really want there. But in order to do that, the target price is what I would be looking for here, guys, is going to be the most recent lower high, that bearish chart pattern from the previous all-time high there, guys. And that price is currently around $59,005 there. In terms of our high we near enough got to 58K, but not really quite there. So yeah, it's pretty hard. Sounds good, Mr. Miles. Sounds good, man. So yeah, 30 likes as well, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff. Do appreciate those likes coming through. And the like target set by Hero Optimist is 59 likes. Amazing stuff. To see if we can smash through that target today. That'd be very, very cool indeed. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, this is the target price point to the upside, 59,005. I would definitely expect some resistance there. As you can see the last time we even tested this zone from the first dump in April there. We tested this zone. This is where we set the previous lower high, right? You can see the May crash from there, guys. So if it is going to pull back, it will be around this 59K once we've taken a leg up, test that zone, and basically dump down from there. If it doesn't, if we don't actually get up to that zone, we could actually see what we're seeing now, this 57,800 area acting as a lower high. We don't want that, guys. That's going to be bearish, right? That's going to be bearish because it basically means lower high, basically probably something along the lines of that, another lower high, probably around this 52,600 sort of area, and then continuation to the downside, setting lower lows in terms of that trend. We don't want that, guys. We do not want that. We want Bitcoin to soar to the goddamn moon right now. And hey, if it does come down and we do enter some sort of bear market coming through there, and all the predictions, all the rumors about Bitcoin hitting 100K by the end of the year are wrong, we're still going to be accumulating, guys, because we believe in crypto, right? We are Kryptonians out here. So yeah, we've got hope. It's going to be accumulation phases all the way down if that is going to be something to be looking out for the future there, guys. But yeah, what I would say in terms of support points to be looking out for is 52,600, as we were discussing that as the previous lower high before. You can see when we actually saw that price get challenged there, we soared past it. We literally were soaring trees down. Sorry, soaring trees down there, but obviously pretty bad for the world and that. But yes, anyway, we were soaring trees. Apologies for the analogy. So yeah, as you can see, guys, we were soaring trees down, smashing through, not even taking a little bit of resistance here. We were literally just pumping like absolute crazy. Pretty good, pretty progressive, very confident for Bitcoin. But you have to think. You have to think here. The resistance that we did see at the start of September, pretty rough, really rough. You'd have thought we would have probably got a little bit, at least, even just a little bit of a twinge, but nothing really showing in terms of defenses there. So yeah, the support that we are forming is going to be along this volume weighted ATR band. Now, if we lose that zone, guys, as I was saying, 52,800, 900, sort of 700, that sort of area is going to be a crucial point to watch. And as you can see here, guys, we do have the 21 moving average coming up as well. We're currently testing the 10 SMA, which usually does act pretty good as support. As you can see there from this zone here. As you can see there from this zone here. As you can see from this zone here. If not, it is going to be a bit of a resistance zone to be thinking about there. So if we do lose this this zone, guys, it's going to be pretty bad, right? And the reason for this is, guys, is because the bull market barrier central point there is obviously acting as a heavy level of support. We can see this multiple times along this zone here. If we lose that, we're probably going to see progression to the downside, as we did see here on that previous lower high there for Bitcoin. Now, if that is going to happen, we could probably even see targets of around 49,000, maybe even this zone 48,000 there. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out if we are going to lose this volume weighted ATR band there. As you can see, guys, on the volume profile visible range here, we do have a heavy level points of support in terms of the volume here, around 40 48,000, around 47,000. So yeah, in terms of bouncing from there, it's going to be pretty likely. If not, we're going to bounce first on maybe the 55 or the price action channel correlating with these zones here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this does plan out if we are going to lose this bull market barrier, guys. If we bounce here to the upside, hello, it's going to be pretty amazing. And the reasoning for this is, guys, is because we're going to be challenging the most recent lower high from the all-time high for Bitcoin. And that basically means very goddamn bullish, right? Very goddamn bullish. So hopefully we can do that. But what I would say, what we are seeing now, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. We're still in a bullish scenario, guys. We've still invalidated a lower high here. We're still setting a higher low here. Granted, yes, bit of a downtrend there, but it's still a higher low at the end of the day from the previous low point here. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Invalidating a lower high, progression to the upside. Not quite getting to the next lower high as of yet, but this is why we could be seeing some sort of bounce point coming through at 52,800 and then another test to the upside here, breaking previous highs that we are seeing here, and then testing that that most recent lower high from the previous all-time high. And that's obviously going to be very bullish indeed if that is going to come to fruition there, guys. So, yeah, a couple of things to be looking at there. In terms of what we're seeing for the RSI there on Bitcoin here on the daily, what I would say is, yes, it's not the greatest, just because we are literally we're pretty overbought here, guys. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. It's completely expected here. You can see this uptrend. It's filthy from the start of October, end of September sort of time there. We have pumped. We'll go to live price now for Bitcoin around 35%. For any asset to pump 35% in the space of probably like 15 days or something, that is absolutely ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Pretty unhealthy, I would say. But this is why we're having pullbacks coming through here to validate the trend, because you know the score if we're climbing Everest. We need to be resting at base camp 1 before taking another leg up. So yeah, resting at base camp 1 before we're taking a leg up. Consolidation, when I say that, guys, that's the ideal sort of scenario there. Bit of base camp 1 coming through there. So yeah, ideally this is just going to be a bit of a pullback coming through, and then we bounce from here and try again. We try again. But to be fair, the ideal scenario here for the RSI on the daily, what I would actually want here for Bitcoin, I would actually want just a bit of consolidation, maybe just a bit of sideways, maybe some sort of bull flag scenario coming through there, bringing the RSI back down to this central sort of area, and then we can talk about central C, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then progression to the upside from there. That's going to be the ideal scenario from there, guys. Hopefully we can see that for the RSI actually playing out. We'll just have to see how we go. Let's have a little cheeky look at the MACD right now. Obviously, guys, humongous uptrend coming through here, looking for a bearish crossover. No sort of cycle that I can see that we can get some sort of gauge from, but at the end of the day, it is going to be a higher high in terms of these trends, the strength of these trends for the MACD coming through there. It is going to be a higher high that we've just set, which is, yes, bullish. It is pretty good indeed, and we are setting higher lows in terms of this downtrend, as you can see there. So if we are going to come into any sort of downtrend coming through there, we know we've got some sort of target. It's going to probably be around this sort of area, so it's really going to not be too big, and it's still looking like a bit of a bullish scenario coming through there for the MACD. In terms of referencing the hash ribbons, guys, because you know we executed this trade. You know we got in this. Hopefully you guys did. I haven't spoken about this for a while, actually. I think quite a lot of YouTubers were speaking about it, so I just thought, you know what, I'll leave it for a bit, right? And that's done on the hash rate on Bitcoin. Pretty good stuff indeed. I've actually got this that trade on a separate exchange from the normal exchange that I use. I'm not here to show you exchanges, right? So I'm not going to go into that stuff now. But what I want to say here, guys, if you did want another exchange, right, there's links in the description, right? You can use my links or not. I don't mind. It's no difference to me, right? I make my money through trading and all that stuff. So yeah, in terms of that long position there, currently up around 23.43%. For me personally, I didn't get in when it said to go long, just because, as I was saying a second ago, a lot of YouTubers were talking about it a lot, and I basically just thought, you know what, this is probably going to get counter traded like crazy. So yeah, I didn't actually get into that at that point. I think I got in around 42,800 or 43,800. It was definitely on the downside wick coming back afterwards, right? Yeah, it must have been 42,800, around that sort of area there. So yeah, I'm long from that sort of zone there on the hash ribbon signal. Currently up around 20% on there. Not too bad. Hopefully we're just going to see how that plans out. I mean, referencing, let's get rid of some indicators here, guys. Let's get rid of these, and let's bring up the hash rate. See how far away we are from a close. We're still pretty far away from a close here. So I would say, obviously every time we cross over here, guys, we're going to be hitting a close. And In terms of the back test for this, started with 10 grand, currently sat at 69,000. Pretty good stuff indeed, and that's all the way back to 2019, I do believe there. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah, still far away from a close there, so it basically means that we still have got a bit of momentum to go there. And the profit margins for this, I'm sure you guys know, you guys can remember, like this is just, it's God mode trading, right? It's really laggy actually. I think I've got quite a few indicators on, so maybe I should turn these off while streaming. As you can see here, guys, long position all the way up from 13K, I think it was. No, 19K, all the way up to around 40, 49 there. And same scenario for here, long position from 9K all the way up to around that 13K there, long position here. So yeah, it's pretty progressive, pretty good stuff, what I would say there. And we're currently in a long position here. So yeah, if we just have to see how that does actually plan out for the future there. But yeah, just wanted to touch on that ever so briefly because it is not looking too bad, right? It's not looking too bad. Chart is still looking bullish. So yeah, this signal looks pretty good indeed, right? But yeah, if you did want this for free, if you want this indicator for free, guys, just go to the indicator section on TradingView and just type in the hash. Just type in hash ribbons here. And it will come up with hash ribbons backtest Bitcoin beats. Shout out to Bitcoin beats as well. That's the older broski coming through there. Literally my older brother, my blood brother coming through there. So yeah, if you guys want to go check out his YouTube channel, he's got like maybe 12,000 subscribers. So yeah, go check him out, guys. Go check him out. He's an amazing trader, amazing streamer. So yeah, go check him out. Yeah, cool. But yeah, anyway, I want to talk about my Bitcoin trade yesterday because I got stopped out. Yay. Amazing stuff there, guys. No, I did get stopped out, and this is I'm transparent about my trades, guys. If I get stopped out, I'm going to tell you I got stopped out, right? I'm not going to be like, no, I didn't. Obviously, we had a blue box buy signal, round of blue box buy signal coming through here, guys. As you can see, if we do cross the white line and we get a candle body close outside of the blue area, as you can see here from the previous long trade that we did get involved with here, for the people that are renting this indicator, we had a long position coming through from here. First take profit, 3%, and then we got 5% take profit, and then a 8% take profit, and then we closed the trade around 10, 11% profit there. Pretty good stuff indeed. Now, we crossed over this zone, over the white zone here. You get a candle body close outside of the blue zone there. Instant for a long position. Hello, amazing stuff there. Really good. Long position. We were aiming for our first take profit at around 1.4%. No, didn't get it. Stop loss at the white line. Around a 3.83% loss. Hey, not the end of the world. After just making a 10% gain, it is what it is. This indicator is around 70. I've got the stat written down there. 74.34% profitable there. So I am looking for another position from this. If we do see any sort of short position coming through here, if we get a candle body close outside of this blue box zone because we've now crossed this white line, I'm going to be going short here, guys. And I'm going to be taking profit out all of these staggered lines as well there. As you can see, guys, from here, crossing the white line, enter your short position here. Take profit at this. Let me get rid of the... Take profit at this line coming through here. Another take profit at this line here as well. So yeah, and then once you hit your first take profit, guys, stop loss to entry. You know the score. You know how we trade here. Pretty good stuff indeed. Yeah, it's pretty much Bitcoin summed up. Just wanted to touch on that rounded blue box zone ever so quickly coming through. But yeah, pretty good stuff. All rounded up there. Let's jump to Fear Ingredient Index, right? As I said yesterday, guys, we were quite high, right? We were around 78, but then the Bitcoin dominance was climbing like crazy, right? It was climbing like crazy, and we saw a lot of the altcoins basically continuously take hits, right? We saw the altcoins taking hits, like they were in the boxing ring with Fury, and they got knocked the hell out there. So yeah, a lot of altcoins did actually take a few hits yesterday, but this is because the Bitcoin dominance was rising like crazy, which we'll get to in a second, right? As we have actually seen a bit of resistance on that at this point in time. So yeah, it's pretty good for alts today, I would say. But yeah, I did say yesterday on the stream, because the altcoins are really taking a hit, I can see the Fear Ingredient Index coming down to around 65, 70 sort of area. I think it was 60 to 70 I said there. And yeah, we bang on pretty much hit 70. Still really greedy indeed there, guys. So yeah, just be cautious there, because if the whales are referencing this as well, and also open interest is up as well, guys, and that obviously means there's a lot more futures contracts there. So the manipulation, the temptation for manipulation from the whales there, his hair is glittery, says Mr. Miles. Yeah, it's the green screen, right? But yeah, the temptation for the manipulation of the whales there is going to get higher and higher, right? So yeah, let me jump back to the chat there. Nico says, "Hi mate, can you check Cake and BNB? My altcoins of the day, my good sir, is BNB, Cake, and a bit of XMR. So yeah, rest assured, I'm going to do Bitcoin dominance. Probably looking at total market cap for crypto as well. And then we're going to get to my altcoins of the day, guys. And as I said, those are BNB, Cake, and BNB, Cake. Just completely lost them on the screen there. BNB. Anyway, yeah, BNB, Cake, and Monero, XMR coming through there. So yeah, we'll just have to stay tuned and wait for that. As you can see, guys, this is Bitcoin dominance coming through there. To be honest, I would have expected it to come up a little bit higher, but we have banged off the 200 EMA the 200 SMA just about there. But if we are going to see any sort of progression to the upside here, if this is going to be a higher low scenario gets set here on the Bitcoin dominance, we're probably going to see another leg up here, and I would expect to test that 47.58 sort of area there, maybe even coming up to that 48.49, just to really shake out a lot of people and making everyone sell at a loss from these altcoins, right? Yeah, we'll just have to see. And obviously, guys, the more this goes up, the more people are moving their money from BTC into from altcoins into BTC, right? And that's obviously why Bitcoin is going up and the altcoins are going down, right? So yeah, if we're seeing this go up, the altcoins will be going down. Vice versa, we come down, the altcoins will be going up, right? So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, a bit of information to be taken into consideration there. Let's jump to the total market cap of crypto, because where are we? Have we all-time high'd it yet? Not quite, really not quite. Still sat on that cusp of a zone there. Not quite even got there. It's quite upsetting, right? Because I do really want us to get through this zone. I've been watching this for quite a while now, especially after as we were coming into September, right? But we obviously saw that huge crash and that huge sell-off coming through there. And let's check the like target from let's check the like target. 59 likes, we did say. What are we on? We're on 41. Amazing stuff there, guys. See if we can smash through that together. That'd be really, really cool if we can. And 51 viewers, amazing stuff indeed. I might do a bit of a giveaway coming through, as we do have quite a few viewers. And yes, Mr. Miles, it is a cup and handle scenario here, so hopefully we can see continuation to the upside. And to be honest, with the way that the markets are behaving, we're already near enough at all-time highs there for crypto market cap, which is going to be very, very progressive. We can break that, because the moment that we actually see this all-time high scenario actually get broken, you know the news coverage we're going to be getting here. It's going to be huge. It's going to be basically free marketing for crypto across the whole world, right? Obviously, we know about it. We talk about it every goddamn day, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, right? So yeah, it's obviously going to help crypto in general and probably really, really push us up there. Mr. Miles says, I are smart. Yeah, amazing stuff there, bro. So yeah, let me jump back to let me get to that chart so I can reference Bitcoin. We're actually dumping for Bitcoin, actually, because we've done about $500 since the start of the stream there. So yeah, it's very interesting to see how this does plan out. But yeah, we got the 200 SMA coming through there. Just need to check on my trades on my other screen, guys, to see if we hit any more take profits there. I think, yeah, we've closed one of them, actually. Still waiting on a take profit for Solana there, in a Solana long. Hopefully that is going to play out there. And yeah, not too bad coming through there. So yeah, we still take profit on. It's like probably three out of 4 so far successful trades there for the premium package. So yeah, good stuff. Now let's move on to my altcoins of the day, guys. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you. The 3 altcoins that I have chosen to showcase to you today for potential TA, for potential positions to be looking at here. BNB, Binance Coin, baby. We got XMR, and also we've got a bit of pancakes as well. Pancake Tuesday, Pancake Day coming through there. I don't know what I'm on about, right? So yeah, let me jump to let's jump to cake straight away. We're going to jump to cake here on the daily, because I want to talk about it on the daily, because there's quite a lot of information coming through here, guys. As you can see, guys, this is the life of cake. This is the life of cake coming through here since the Binance listing coming through there. And as you can see, this is the all-time high that we have on this chart, around $43 and $43. $44.37, right? So yeah, it's interesting stuff to see. As you can see, huge trend line to the downside coming through here. The resistance from this zone is very strong, right? And we're getting nearer and nearer to it, right? And Cafe Nero to it, right? So as you can see here, guys, we do have also the bottom for Pancake Swap coming through here around 27th of February, before we saw that humongous high low get set, and then the humongous uptrend coming through there. But yeah, this is going to be a definite support point to be looking out for if we are going to see any sort of crazy dumpage to the downside. We definitely know we've got a huge bounce point coming through there. In terms of the symmetrical triangle pattern, guys, this is what we're going to be talking about here on the longer term time frame here. In terms of measure move completions here, it's going to be pretty crazy, right? Maybe even all-time highs getting hit here if we're going to see anything come into fruition. They're not quite all-time highs, but still crazy price action in terms of a long position. Obviously, guys, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be probably over the course of a few months or so in terms of a long position there. So it's going to be very, very patient. Very big, very patient swing there if you guys are interested in anything like that. Obviously, guys, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor here. In terms of percentages there, you could be looking at around a 71%. Pretty big stuff coming through there. But yeah, let's jump down to the shorter term time frames. Let's just leave that in our back pocket for now, because yes, we do have a falling wedge chart pattern coming through here on the midterm, guys. And that basically means support being formed on the lower side, hello, in a downtrend. And also, you can see the Viva resistance that we have along this top side as well, right? And that basically means, guys, we could be looking at a measure move break to the upside as well. If this is going to happen, it's a very interesting scenario coming through here, guys, because it's going to be breakout after breakout after breakout. I just hit my mic. So so this is why I did want to touch on it. This is why I did claim my altcoin of the day today. Measure move we could be looking for here, guys, is going to be something along the lines of this. If I can click it, is going to be something along the lines of this. And the break, say the break scenario is going to be here, right? This is very interesting stuff, because if we have this breakout, right, we're obviously going to be taking profit all the way up. We know the drill. First take profit is going to be probably around that $21.11 there. Next take profit is going to be at the dominant trend line from the all-time high, as we were just discussing. Now, after that, it's going to be pretty scarce time, because if we break that trend line for the all-time high, we're going to be part of another breakout, right? Another breakout on a bigger scale. As I was just talking about, that 71% there. So is this going to be the time to be exiting your position, waiting for a little bit of a retest here, and then going... nearly said a bad word there, and then going full out from there, and basically adding to your long continuously, right? And that's why I wanted to touch on this very briefly, because it is a breakout scenario after breakout scenario to be thinking about there. So yeah, interesting stuff from there. The target prices for that at this point in time. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frame. We'll get to that because as you can see here, guys, we're trying to break out from this zone in terms of this trend line, as you can see. And this is another reason why it why I got my altcoin of the day today, just because we are trying to break out from this zone here. As you can see, that price is going to be around that $20.33. If we can get a couple of candle body closes above that, then it is going to be looking a bit more progressive. We can take another stab at the top here at that 21.11. Hopefully, we can get above the volume weighted ATR band. This is definitely the area to be watching here in some sort of uptrend scenario here. But what I would say, guys, we do have a pretty big uptrend coming through here at this point in time on the hourly. It's not looking too bad in terms of the progression here. So hopefully we can take another leg up, and then there could be a nice big breakout scenario from there. So it's definitely something to be watching out for. Potentially today, potentially tomorrow here for cake. And basically whatever happens over this sort of area here is basically going to get us ever so close to that humongous swing of that 71% long position that we were just talking about there. So yeah, interesting stuff there for cake. And that's why it's claimed my altcoin of the day, guys. So yeah, please go do your own research. Please go do your own research, because I'm not a financial advisor out here. Let me jump back to that screen there. Amazing stuff. They have 44 likes as well, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff there. The like target is 59. Really cool stuff out there. And guys, I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. If you do want to tune in with me, I'll be here every morning, every goddamn morning. 3 altcoins of the day. A BTC update as usual, and also Fear and Greed Index and all the stats and all that stuff coming through. Yeah, let's move on to the second altcoin of the day today, and that is going to be XMR. Bit of XMR, bit of Monero, guys. And I think, to be honest with you, my personal opinion about Monero, it's being slept on, guys. It is really being slept on. And $271 for this coin is actually seriously underpriced, right? Seriously underpriced. And the reasoning for this is, guys, it's actually taking the same sort of stance that Bitcoin did. Believe it or not, it is. It basically, we know where Bitcoin basically originated, right? From obviously it got created, and then primarily the first sort of transactions and sort of stuff that started happening on a more retail scale use, it was the dark web. It was the dark web, because everyone thought it was untraceable and all that amazing stuff there. Now you got blockchain forensics. It's not untraceable. But what Monero have done, they have made a coin that basically it's kind of mirroring Bitcoin in terms of supplies and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, high in demand. It's now being used on the dark web, and it is untraceable, right? They've made it untraceable. So obviously it's going to get the same sort of traction that Bitcoin did at the start there. So it's definitely something to be looking at for the future there. And $270 is seriously underpriced. I think the supply is, I think it might even be maybe like 20 or 30 million. It's really quite low, guys, for altcoins coming through there. So yeah, definitely something to be looking at for the future, what I would say. And now this is definitely a breakout scenario for the future here. It's going to be something along the lines of this in terms of a measure move here. What we could be looking at for Monero here, guys, is going to be something along the lines of this. Obviously coming up to challenge this most recent micro high here, and that's going to be priced at around $282 there. Hopefully we can find that level of support. If not, then obviously we're going to be falling back down into this channel coming through here. It is a bit of a bull flag that we've got coming through here, guys. So we know that is a continuation, a bullish continuation pattern to the upside there. So yeah, hopefully we can see that play out there. In terms of percentages for this measure move coming through here, it's around a 4.35%. So we'll just have to see how that goes there. Yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, so that's going to be what I would be looking for there for Monero. And we are literally on the minx of a nice breakout scenario here. We have had the breakout, but we're coming down for that retest here. We are below all major moving averages here, so if we do lose this zone, I would expect us to be coming down and testing this $2.67. If we lose that low at $2.65 there, then there could definitely even be a short position inside of this range here, guys, and that would be from this low point here, because this is obviously the confirmation you're going to be coming lower. It's going to be lower lows being set in terms of this downtrend here. You could be looking at something all the way down to this level of support around 3% there, and also you've got the volume weighted ATR band set around that 3.48% there. In terms of a price there for Monero, still around $255 there for Monero. So definitely a few things to be taken into consideration there. Interesting stuff indeed. I'm just gonna have some H2O, and then we're gonna carry on. My next altcoin of the day is, it's a bit of BNB, guys, because we know how that's been behaving today. Parabolic, if I ever saw it. I'm getting a sore throat again from talking too much. It's a bit annoying. It's like every week, every goddamn week. Work too much, right? Now, let me jump to the daily chart here to start us off here for BNB coming through there. A bit of a long signal from before. Let's get rid of that. And yeah, as you can see here, guys, we do have this range that we were playing in for quite a while in terms of a level of support along this zone. Pretty continuous, I would say, in terms of support, in terms of buying back momentum that we are seeing. We actually came down here yesterday, right? We came down here yesterday, I do believe it was, and we tested this, guys. We tested this in terms of a level of support, and you can see the momentum that we actually got from that in terms of a bounce point. It was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good there. Hero Optimus is saying we need 10 more likes till we get there. 10 more likes till we hit the like target. Amazing stuff there, man. Hopefully we can do that for you, and for us, and for me, and for my stream, right? So yeah, as you can see, guys, huge bounce scenario here for BNB. Very, very good, very progressive here on the daily. If we're going to see any sort of where did that tool come from? Any sort of targets to the upside here, what I would be looking for here is going to be, considering we've just invalidated the most recent lower highs here, which is pretty progressive, pretty bullish, I would say here, is I would be looking to get a candle body close. I would say above 2591 for the daily here. We can get a candle body close above that, then we could actually be looking at a nice bounce scenario like we did see before, and that'll basically bring us up to these previous highs sort of areas here, around that 504 sort of mark there. I know nowhere near all-time highs, but still, it's a bit of progression, right? It's going to be a bit of progression to the upside there. That's going to be the ideal scenario there for Binance Coin there. If we are looking for any sort of measure move after that, in terms of a big swing long there, we could be looking at something along the lines of this. Something along the lines of this. So yeah, pretty big indeed, what I would say. What I would say is my throat is killing me. 21.89% there for a nice big swing long position there. But yeah, potential for another long inside of this range. What I would be looking for is going to be, as I said, a candle body close here on the daily. Let's jump down to the 4 hourly and just review what the hell is happening here. We've got the volume weighted ATR band set around that 259 there. That's obviously why we're finding a bit of resistance there. To be honest, we're actually seeing quite a lot of progression here. We've seen a nice correctionary phase here for Binance Coin, jumping down to 432 there. But to be honest, it's still good. We've seen the buyback coming through. The confidence is still there. Higher highs being set. Ideally, the next hour of this 4 hourly candle here, we want to be coming up and setting a higher high here. We want to be breaking this high, basically showing that we've got a bit more momentum to the upside there. Otherwise, we could have a pullback scenario down to this horizontal at around this $4.45. $445. But yeah, let's talk about this Mount Everest climb that we're currently taking a part of. And you can see, look at that dump to the downside, right? I think that was a Bitcoin dump coming through. I think I watched that actually, and yeah, it was in the middle of the night. Yeah, it was just very early this morning. And yeah, we obviously saw a huge dump to the downside, and then the buyback is real. The confidence for Binance Coin is there. We've got a higher low being set, higher low from this low point. Still pretty bullish, guys. It's still bullish coming through here. We're not invalidating any sort of high lows here to see the trend direction change. We could actually set another high low here, taking another leg up to the top side there. So that's going to be the ideal scenario there. I want to get over this. We want to get over this volume weighted ATR band here on the hourly, and also it's coming through on the 4 hourly as well. And these do range from in different areas on different time frames, guys. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Skilla says BTT big move coming to all-time high 300%. Let's have a little look at that, should we, Skilla? Not right now, once we've done my altcoins. And then we're going to do my altcoin request part of the show, guys. So yeah, I've just written down Skiller, not BTT. Brilliant stuff there. It's far till BTC is 0.013. So interesting. It's not far until we hit that like target here, Optimus. We're 8 likes away on my screen there. Madness. Absolutely madness. Let me jump to, what was that? We've got BNB, right? We're talking about BNB. If we're going to take another leg up here, it's going to be up to this high, around 464. That's going to be the ideal break scenario. If we can break that, it's going to be pretty good. So yeah, that's what I would say about BNB there, guys. Not too bad at all. Now, let's get to the altcoin request part of the show. This is where you guys smash your altcoin requests in the chat, and I get to them as soon as physically possible. Just want to review some premium scalp trades from yesterday, right? Premium scalp trades from yesterday. Because we did have 4 out of 5 successful, I do believe. 4 out of 5 successful trades there. And this is obviously, it's my premium scalp package, guys. It's £19.99 per month. You get 5 trades per day from this indicator. You get indicator rental here, and also a private video from myself about how to trade it, right? And this is built so you can scalp. I can scalp 150 charts in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, right? And yeah, with that you get this indicator rental. You get 5 trades per day minimum, 25 trades a week, 100 trades a month minimum. You usually probably get more than that, guys, because I do like banging them in that group, right? And yeah, as you can see here, guys, example from yesterday, and we got a nice, it's in a sideways market, guys. This works in a sideways market, and usually crypto at one time on the hourly chart will go sideways in a day. So there's always going to be trades coming through there. As you can see, sideways market. We've got activation from the central point there. We've got a nice little cheeky wick outside the zone. We get a wick outside the zone. We get a candle body close inside this zone as well. That basically activates a nice little long position coming through there. Take profit staggered all the way up. We made a nice 1.51% on that trade there for Maker. Amazing stuff there. We do have a 7-day free trial actually on this package, valid until the end of the week, guys. It is valid until the end of the week, so you can take it out now. Obviously, the 7-day free trial will it basically cancels. Basically, the 7-day free trial, it will last for 7 days, right? But we're not going to offer the 7-day free trial because we've after Friday, because we've had a lot of people. Watched the video 3 times, took notes from in my own language and started from there. Oh, hopefully it's not too bad, man. If you need me to explain it and write down the rules for you or something like that, I can always do that for you. Hey, you there, because I know you're a loyal dude. As you can see here, guys, same scenario, sideways market. Activation at the central point of that zone. Little wick outside, candle close in the middle there. Bang, long position, nice 2.22% there. Take profit staggered all the way up. Amazing stuff there. That's 2 of the trades. Let's see if I got any more of them on my watch list coming through there. I think I do. No, I can't see them at this point in time. Bit annoying. That's where I labeled more than that. But yeah, so yeah, I think we had 4 out of 5 yesterday. Pretty good stuff indeed. I think we're currently doing. I should probably check them now actually. Yeah, we're currently 3 out of 5. Still waiting on Solana to actually bang it up. So yeah, hopefully we can see that come into fruition there. Yeah, we're smashing take profits on the other trades there. Really, really good stuff indeed. But yeah, if you do want a 7-day free trial, guys, the link is in the description for the website, and it's all there. Let me jump to BTT for hey, Mr. Moneymaker's coming through there. How have you been, Chester? Remember one? Yeah, I do remember you, man. BTT coming through there for a bit of Skiller. BitTorrent. So you're saying this is gonna bang it 300% up, right? What I would say is not too bad, but because obviously you've established a low here, you've got higher lows after that, and now you're on a downtrend. Hopefully you can see a reversal here. If you see a reversal here, it's gonna stay bullish here on the micro, but to be honest with you, as you can see here, this is the measure move completion of a falling wedge. So yeah, pretty valid, pretty good stuff indeed. But as I was just saying, that if you're going to be looking at another leg up there, this is going to be a real challenge point. And the last time you actually saw a lower high actually get challenged from the previous high here, you actually got rejected pretty strongly. So so it basically shows if you are going to come up to this zone, then you've probably got a bit of a bounce point. And then the high lows are probably going to fizzle out a bit more. And then this uptrend is probably going to come to an end. And then you're probably going to see lower highs. So yeah, to be honest with you, in terms of predicting what we're going to see here, obviously speculatively speaking, depending on what Bitcoin's going to do here, guys, it's not looking that good for BTT. What I would say there, it's really not looking too hot for BTT. So yeah, go and just be careful with BTT, right? Obviously, I don't know the fundamentals behind BTT, right? It's probably BitTorrent as an exchange, right? So I'm not really sure on the fundamentals behind it. But in terms of just charting, it doesn't look that progressive right now. And obviously, the macro scale here, we got all-time highs, we got lower highs being set. It's still looking bearish, I would say. But we do have a higher low here from the previous low, higher low as well. So yeah, that's it is bullish this side. But to break this to the lower side, then it's looking like you're probably going to do that, as I was saying here, for this sort of scenario coming through here. But hey, that was September, so let's not rule it out that we could go up here, because I know you guys want a little bit of hopium coming through there, but yeah, it's not too hot. I would, if you want to see progression here and you want to see congruent progression, you want to prove me wrong. You want to break this zone. You want to break this zone at around 4,267 there. Break that up, get a few candle body closes there, maybe consolidate along the zone for a bit. Then you can talk about another leg up. And then you've got to break this insane previous high that you've got coming through here, which you tested here at the start of September and famously got rejected, as a lot of things did there. So, so yeah, this is obviously just an insane manipulation, panic sell-off that we did see off coming through there. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. But as I said, if you want challenge points, it's going to be here. Let me jump to... what's next? Joseph's come in the chat there saying, good day all. Crypto Chester, how are you today? Get those likes to 60 plus today. Amazing stuff if we could, guys. I wonder what we're sat at the moment. Sat at 53, guys. The like target is 59. Amazing stuff there. I mean, go watch full chart. Brother, I converted 5,000 to 9,000 in Meta Hero. So happy. Cool stuff there, Manav. Cool stuff. Moneymaker wants a bit of one, I do think. I'm going to end the stream in like 10 minutes, guys, just because my throat is getting bad again, and I really don't want to be not streaming, right? Check the shorts and longs if you don't mind. We can have a little look. Yeah, my throat's getting pretty bad again, so yeah, I really don't want to be like streaming too long. Yeah, shorts on Bitfinex, they're actually going down at the moment. Yeah, shorts and Bitfinex going down, trending down continuously here on the daily. It's nothing too crazy, what I would say. Let's jump to the 4 hourly or the hourly and see if we can get some sort of gauge coming through there. Yeah, still, I mean, we're still trending down, so we're getting less of them, right? So it's interesting to see, actually, because we did actually see a huge spike around the 10th of October coming through there. So obviously means people are thinking that we're going to be coming down from there, right? So yeah, we saw a bit of a pullback, but yeah, nothing too crazy. And considering we are falling down for Bitcoin and the shorts are going down there as well, it's, someone knows something I don't in terms of a bounce point there for Bitcoin, as I was talking about there. Potential bounce zones all the way along here. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out there for Bitcoin. But yeah, shorts are going down. In terms of longs, let's have a look at longs. They're just... what the hell are longs doing? really falling. No confidence there in terms of long in Bitcoin. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff there right now. Setting lower low after lower low after lower low. So yeah, trending down pretty famously. Not good. Yeah, just check that quickly. Hey, Eivor says, I listened to you and got into BNB. Hey man, you made your own financial advice. I did not give you any financial advice. You were to blame for the money that you made. Yeah, well done to you, sir. Good stuff. Weird, isn't it? Low leverage. Yeah, it's a bit strange, actually. So yeah, any thoughts on SLP, says Moneymaker? Let me jump to SLP and see if we can get some sort of gauge coming through there. Guys, if you're new to the stream, I stream every single day, Monday to Friday. I also do 3 altcoin videos every single goddamn day. That's probably why my throat's getting bad again, right? It's just talking continuously. I'm getting some new headphones soon because these are really like noise cancellation, and I feel like when I'm talking, yeah, so like I'm shouting right now, so really bad for my throat. So once I've got better headphones, I can just waiting for them to arrive now. Once I get better headphones, then what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be hearing myself, so I'll be able to talk a bit quieter, and it's not going to strain my voice as much, and that basically means that I'm going to be able to stream 10 times more. SLP coming through here on the daily, on the hourly, right? We've got, I would say, ascending triangle just from this trend line coming up from there. Pretty rough one, to be honest with you. Pretty rough in terms of level of horizontal here. It's not too bad, but this downtrend is like really bad, like really bad. ICP bad. Obviously, I don't know any fundamentals behind this. Who said this? It was Moneymaker, wasn't it? I don't know any fundamentals behind this, my good sir. But at the end of the day, right, you've set a lower low, the all-time low coming through there, really bad. So yeah, if you do lose this trend line, which you're currently testing at this point in time, I would actually expect you to come down to around this sort of zone here, because hey, the trend is your friend, and you ride that bad boy until the end. And what we are seeing here, guys, it's potentially a bit of a bear flag scenario, right? If this is going to play out, you're obviously going to have continuation to the downside. So yeah, pretty rough indeed. I wouldn't say you're insanely bullish at this time at all. Just because you're probably famously unbullish, just because you can see this is a lower high. You actually tried to come up and test it, couldn't get it, started that huge downtrend, tested it, started a huge downtrend, right? Yes, higher lows being set, but you're currently set on a breakdown point at this point in time in terms of this trend line. So yeah, if you do break down, as I was saying, that's going to be your target point. Let me ASMR charts. That's a pretty big gap in the market, right? Bitcoin is at 54,755 at this time. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Might be the next big trend. Oh yeah, that'd be quite cool. Right, let me get some altcoin requests in the chat there, guys. We're at 59 likes, amazing stuff there. Really did we really did smash that coming through there. So yeah, well done to everyone who smashed that and liked the stream. I will be ending the stream very shortly. As my throat it feels like it's bleeding. It's not good. Any requests, guys? XRP there, I see in the chat from a while ago from Simon. Have a look at XRP, shall we? As my brother calls it, Bitcoin Beats calls it Satan coin. Yeah, we made some cold hard cash with XRP actually. I'm getting to some sort of a long position coming through here. As you can see, falling wedge pattern, guys. Nice swing to the upside here, around 17.57% there. That's what we're probably going for there. Clout Gangster says Conor McGregor coming through there. I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what he wants. Nah, it's just the beard, right? XRP from the King's coming. Yeah, nice to see that on the stream there. So yeah, as you can see, guys, nice little long position coming through there. Entry point around this sort of area coming through there. Obviously above all the major moving averages, probably on that support line of this parallel channel coming through there. Banging it right up. First take profit, bang, 5%. Second take profit, 12%. Good stuff indeed. Very good stuff. Obviously going for the completion of the measure move. Didn't quite get there. And this is why we plan for all types of reversals like this, staggering take profits like so. Now in terms of live price now for XRP, let's jump down to the 4 hourly. See if we can get some sort of a bit of a better gauge on what's happening there. In terms of the uptrend that we have recently just seen, not too bad. I would say pretty big spike, bit of consolidation, pretty healthy, nice stuff indeed. When you climb an Everest, guys, you want to stop at base camp 1. You want to consolidate for a bit. As you can see here, when you climb Everest too steeply, you run out of air and you fall to the goddamn floor. So yeah, we actually fell off a cliff here. Not too bad. I mean pretty bad in terms of this downtrend. Not looking too hot for XRP. What I would say, this is a very, very crucial level of support that you can hold. It's the 200 EMA and also the lower side of this parallel channel on the big scale. You can see the level of support that you have seen on this multiple times here. So yeah, hopefully you can actually find this as a massive level of support, and then you bounce up from there. If you do bounce up from there, you are, yes, you guessed it, going to be setting another higher low here, which is actually pretty bullish indeed from this low point. You actually got higher lows coming out your wazoo here. Loads of higher lows. Really, really good stuff indeed. Really, obviously that's not one there. You got invalidated for a little bit there, but yeah, not too bad indeed. If you can set a higher low there, I would be looking at another leg up to the upside there. And you can see when this actually runs up, it's looking pretty good indeed. And I think the whole SEC investigation coming through that, I think they buried them in paperwork or something along those lines. So yeah, they're just delaying the problem in my opinion right now. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes, because it's all just sat in the sort of shallow dark area at this point in time. Not that much going on with it. So we can't really see any sort of confidence regaining for XRP there. But to be honest with you, it is one of the altcoins that does actually have a really good use. International bank transfers internationally, a lot of the major banks actually use it. So yeah, when that SEC stuff does go away, it's obviously going to really, really help XRP coming through there. But yeah, bounce point, as I would say, is around that $1.0594 there. I now will forever expect an Irish accent from you. I've actually got a bit of Scottish in me and a bit of Norwegian. I think that's where my name originates from. So who gets more sunshine, Ireland or England? I definitely think England. I think when we're in England, like the narrative of Ireland is like grey cloud and rain. But I think that's probably what they think about England, right? Because that's pretty much what we get. To be fair, it's not been too bad recently. Yeah, I read some news report today saying we're going to get some next crazy floods now because of global warming. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. What have we got in the chat there? We've got a bit of sand from Leader Crypto. Let's do a bit of sand. And then, guys, I'm going to end the stream, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I need to save my voice, but you can expect some altcoin videos today. My 3 altcoins of the day, I do videos on them every day now, and that is just to give you a bit more of a detailed breakdown. It's not insanely long videos, it's just about 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. But today we're going to be covering BNB because obviously that's pretty crazy, right? We're going to do BNB, we're going to do Monero, and also we're going to do Cake. So yeah, stay tuned for those uploads throughout the day. I literally record them straight after I finish streaming. So yeah, they won't be they'll be coming fairly soon, probably by about 2 p.m. UK time, around that sort of time there. So yeah, stay tuned for that there, guys. We smashed the light target, amazing stuff there. A little sunshine, mostly from our smiles. Jeez. Fun stuff there. Clout Gangster says Braveheart. With his smoking psychedelic mind-blown head. 6ix9ine. True way. I see you, bro. So yeah, sand at this point in time, guys. As you can see, double bottom chart pattern. You see progression to the upside from there. Not too bad. Really not too bad, actually. In terms of the 4-hourly, what I would say, you're in a bit of a downtrend, but you have challenged. You've actually invalidated quite a few lower highs there. You are setting just about higher lows, nothing too crazy there. You want to see a reversal coming through fairly soon here. Maybe all these horizontals you've got coming through here. You see heavy levels of support at this zone. Hopefully you can bounce from it. If you lose this zone, it's going to be pretty bad. I would expect you to come down to this horizontal at 64 cents there, as you are in a bit of a micro downtrend coming through there. Not really that much hope coming through there, as you did actually see heavy resistance coming through from this test of the previous lower high from, yes, the start of September. And to be honest with you, a lot of other altcoins and stuff, they're actually trying to take a leg up here, and this is just kind of trending down there. So yeah, I'm not really sure on the fundamentals behind this. I would say a bit of a bull flag scenario coming through there, but it is still it's a bit too long now. It's a bit too long now. If you wanted to see this play out, you would have seen it play out probably around here. From there, as you can see, guys, bit of a bull flag scenario coming through there. Let me just draw it in. Bit of a wedge, actually. But yeah, bull flag scenario coming through there. You would have seen continuation to the upside from there, probably around this sort of zone there. But no, you actually dumped to the downside from there. So yeah, pretty bad stuff coming through there. For sand, you want to be bouncing here. You want to be bouncing here and actually trying to take another leg up. Probably around that 0.7357, and then you want to get over all the major moving averages here on the 4-hourly, because that's obviously going to be holding you down in terms of resistance. So yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for sand. I would say you're probably expecting lower prices. That's going to be it from me, guys. Appreciate you all coming through. I'll be back tomorrow morning for an early morning stream, and tomorrow morning I won't have to do a Windows update, and it won't ruin my whole setup on my computer and stuff. So yeah, hopefully it's all going to be good tomorrow. It's going to be a bit more early. 9 a.m. I do aim for, but obviously some things stand in the way sometimes. Very annoying, like today, when my screens wouldn't register and my mic wouldn't work. It was a lot of hassle, right? So yeah, a bit annoying. Slow me down massively, but yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow for another stream, right? I'll be back tomorrow for another stream, but stay tuned for my 3 altcoins of the day update, right? I will be doing 3 altcoin videos today, and they'll be coming out around 2 p.m. there. So yeah, peace out, guys, and goodbye from Crypto Chester. Keeping it juicy.